Women have made India proud at every step of their way. They have proved that they are no less than men in any field. Some of the inspirational women we know include first Indian woman astronaut Kalpana Chawla, Indian Olympic queen PT Usha, former PepsiCo CEO Indira Nooyi, and the list will never end. But there are some women people don't know about who are truly an inspiration. Before we begin, click the subscribe button if you haven't and hit the bell icon to be a part of our notification squad. Today, we are looking at the 5 Indian women you should know about. For this list, we'll look at the women who achieve something extraordinary in their respective fields and deserve recognition. Latika Nath. Wildlife conservation and research were fields dominated by male experts in the early 90s when Latika got an opportunity to work in Bandhavgarh, Madhya Pradesh. She had applied for a doctorate in conservation biology from the Wildlife Institute of India and chose the Comprehensive on Conservation and Management of Tigers in India as her topic. At the time, there was no comprehensive long-term study on the tigers, and Latika was willingly entering a territory that demanded immense dedication, tireless hard work, and a true passion for the wildlife. Even with politics and other conflicts acting as obstacles, Latika overcame every challenge to ensure her study on the national animal did not waver. Today, Dr. Latika Nath is hailed as India's tiger princess, and her work in the forests of India is a source of inspiration for several wildlife experts.
He looked at me and he had these crazy yellow eyes like the Paul Newman of tigers, you know. Big yellow eyes. He looked at me, grinned and went zook down, and he skidded to a halt in the middle of a group of cheetal. And this little cheetal fawn was under his chin. And he looked at it, looked at me and said, "You didn't see that," and walked off. He didn't kill the deer. He was just having fun.
Hima. The daughter of a rice farmer, Hima became a national sensation at the age of 18 thanks to her phenomenal performance at the IAAF World Under-20 Championship. She comes from a very humble background, but neither her performance nor her attitude towards opponents reflects this fact. When she won the 400-meter race at the Federation Cup and qualified to represent India at the Commonwealth Games, her mother responded to the news saying, "Commonwealth Games? What's that? Will you be on TV? Then it's probably a good thing." Did you know that Hima had undergone professional training only for a year before she qualified for the Commonwealth Games? From a competitive girl residing in a village in Assam to a national hero, Hima has indeed scripted an awe-inspiring story for herself.
The American champion, Taylor Manson, running the race of her life at the moment. But here comes Hima. The Indian is surging. She can see the line. She can see history. India's never won any medal in a track event, but Das has done it here. Brilliant. 51.47. History made in Tampere.
Tessy Thomas. Tessy deserves to be more famous than the biggest Bollywood star. A poster of Tessy in every Indian school will wreck stereotypes and create enormous career aspirations for girls. This statement by Anand Mahindra, the chairman of Mahindra Group, perfectly captures the essence of Tessy's work and the importance of her position at the Defence Research and Development Organisation, DRDO. Hailed as Agniputri and the Missile Woman of India, Tessy's passion for missile technology was ignited thanks to the Thumba rocket launching station that was close to her home in Alappuzha. Tessy is the first woman to head an Indian missile project, and with the successful launch of the Agni 5 missile project, she achieved a career milestone. However, her journey wasn't free of its fair share of obstacles. She is truly an inspiration for every woman who wants to work in the field of science. Arunima Sinha. A former national level volleyball player, Arunima was travelling in a train when a gang of goons threatened her to surrender her gold chain. She refused, never knowing that this refusal was to change her life forever. Infuriated, the thieves pushed her out of the running train right at the time when another train was passing by. This darkest moment of her life cost Arunima her leg. As she struggled to cope with that loss, she grew tired of the sympathy and pitiful looks that came her way. Taking motivation from cricketer Yuvraj Singh, who is a cancer survivor, she decided to climb Mount Everest. This was not an impulsive thought. A determined Arunima trained tirelessly for months before becoming the first woman amputee to scale the Everest. She is truly an inspiration.
आज मेरी लाइफ का सबसे बड़ा सपना पूरा हुआ और मैं टॉप ऑफ द वर्ल्ड पे हूँ और बहुत खुश हूँ, बहुत खुश हूँ।
Dipa Karmarkar. The gymnast has registered her name in the history of the world, and how? The 24-year-old Olympic medalist, who was once fearful of falling, swept the judges away with her amazing Produnova vault, scoring 15.100 for the same. Produnova routine requires the gymnast to run full tilt towards the springboard, jump and swing both legs, perform twin somersaults while still in the air, and end with a frontal landing. It is considered to be one of the hardest vaults that is performed in women's artistic gymnastics. In August 2016, she scripted history by becoming the first Indian gymnast to qualify for an Olympic level. Unfortunately, she didn't win any medal, but became an inspiration for 1.3 billion Indians. So these were our picks for the 5 Indian women you should know about for sure. Write it down in the comments if you missed out on any names. Thank you so much for watching. Write it down in the comments if you have some video ideas for our channel. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and please do watch the previous stuff, we know you love to.